with advantage, pack tactics, climbs up on you, tries to bite you, misses with an 18. I think you got a 19. It's close. Dag, you're up.
If I move right there, I should be able to get a shot in, right? It'll be a disadvantage or a -2 because I've got to shoot through my companions.
Just a -2, not disadvantage, just a -2.
Okay, firebolt.
That's a nice hit, 14. So you're probably asking yourself, Z's, ooh, wow, yeah, very nice. Yeah, you killed the albino rat. It's incapacitated.
Yeah, I just now
Very
realized
nice.
I have pack tactics as well, but I didn't know how to use it. So.
Ah, yeah, you do. That's right. You're a kobold, yeah. So you'll always get advantage as long as you're adjacent to one of your allies that's engaged with an enemy. So you're probably wondering, Zeus, what does 2 levels of exhaustion mean? So they're basically cumulative, and the first one gives you disadvantage on ability checks. So anytime you're going to do an ability check, it's disadvantage. And your speed is halved. So you have half movement. And then as you get a third and a fourth, then your disadvantage on attacks and saves, and then it goes to your maximum hit points are halved, then it goes to no movement, and then you die. So, but that's only if you get 6. And I don't think I've never had anybody die from exhaustion in 5e. So you should be pretty safe. All right, Dag, moving on the Garkin. Nice job on that albino rat.
No,
Oh, man, it's been a bad night for you, man.
Yep.
That's a miss. On to the giant rat. No pack tactics, though. Just a standard hit. And that's a horrible miss. That's a 1. We'll move on. Barlin, you're up now. And your zombie. Ah, the zombie misses.
I guess I can see him from there.
Yes, you can. You can. So how do you guys like the new overlay? You like it? Dislike it? I love it. I'm going to have a character sheet behind me, too, pretty soon. With how many 2 liters of Mountain Dew I've consumed. That's a failure on the rat saving throw. You may roll damage, sir. All right, takes 3 psychic damage. Wow, that thing is still up? Yeah. That's the second time it's been hit. At least it's got disadvantage. All right, let's go round 3. Elias, you're up now. I love it.
This little bugger
There's going to be some other cool things added too.
Drive my rapier into him.
It's a safety dance.
It
You
is.
dance if you want to, and
I love the safety dance. You did. You missed pretty badly. The safety dance is just crazy. Have you guys seen that video of the safety dance? The safety dance is so goddamn stupid. How is it a safety dance? That's what I
I'm
want
going
to
to
know.
disengage again to give someone
right.
else room to get in.
Zeus, you're up. All they're doing is doing like a Spanish ole. I mean, it's just goddamn safety dance, but I love it.
I'm able to, that's diagonal attack 1 square, I can still reach it right with my lance.
Yeah, you're 10 foot, man. You could reach it from there. You can reach out and touch that bad boy. But it dodges out of your way as you whiff. Dag, you're up.
I'm just going to run balls deep in here. I'm going to turn around.
Whoa, balls deep. I love it.
I'm going to slam my dagger right into his skull.
All right. Dag loves to make his token bigger, man. Dag is always making his token bigger. That's a nice hit. As you run it home and kill the dagger, it is incapacitated. You know what? I'll give you guys some more experience. I know you guys are really looking for the experience of this encounter, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And on that, I'm going to say, it stinks in here. I'm leaving somebody else to clean up.
You guys get another 25.
Why you leave? It's good food. I start.
Z, while you're eating,
Keep it all, man. It's all yours.
Yeah, Zeus just
Yeah.
looks. He looks wore out. It looks like that damn lance he's got is like bigger than him. It looks like it weighs more than him. And it just looks like he's exhausted.
You
I
find
want
any gems?
to.
You
I
find
want to
any big,
investigate this room.
if you find any big gems in there, let me know. I'm kind of interested in big gems.
Mm.
You want this a hand to eat?
No, big gems.
I thought you said Big Jim.
That was supposed to be investigation, not intimidation. But it would
All
have
right.
been the same role.
you intimidate
So you guys
the
are
wall.
searching around. You guys are killing me. I love it.
Yeah, I'm
There-
gonna search corpses.
Yeah, there are a bunch of coins that are just strewn throughout all this rubble and rotten flesh on the ground and hay and all this, twigs and branches. Now, as for coins, you guys take a little bit to count this. You guys find 68 gold, 312 silver, and 75 gold worth of gems. So I'm going to give you guys that stuff.
I'm
just gonna
interested in the
add it to
two
the
humanoid
files.
bodies that the faces were not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say if they look familiar.
yeah, sure. That's kind of funny you ask because this looks like a young male. Yeah, looks like
no.
yeah.
Does it look like a fighter class or more like a ranger?
So you guys are
Or
looking around at
paladin.
yeah, there's corpses and there are a couple of goblins. There's a kobold. You guys are able to identify this. And then the last is a male, a human male. And the way that he is dressed, it kind of looks like he may be a ranger because he's wearing leather armor.
Oh.
He's got 5 daggers. He's got a longbow. There's his backpack. It has a full water skin. It has a day's worth of rations that aren't destroyed from the rat shit. There's a bedroll, a tinderbox, 3 torches. He's got a quiver with 6 arrows. There's a potion of healing. There's an additional 17 gold in a pouch. There is also a gold ring that is on his finger.
So we'd loot
Is it
all
a
of
seal?
that into the party sheet.
Okay. Now the gold ringer, the gold ring finger that he's wearing,
Yeah.
there is in common inscribed the name Caracas.
I informed the party that this is the ranger that went with the twins.
Yep, it is.
Yep.
And it looks like this gold ring is probably worth maybe 50 or so gold.
Well, I mean,
We'll just
I know
put
a
that
guy.
in.
I think
And
the family might want that
party
back.
treasure.
don't they?
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. So that's what you found in here. That was everything that was on the bodies of the goblins, the kobold, and also of Caracas.
Quite a bit in here.
When we come out, I'd like to look down in the bottom of this first shaft coming out to see if does there appear to be anything that's fallen inside of it.
Oh, inside of the traps? No.
Right.
They're 10-foot deep, basically pits. No spikes, nothing like that.
So nothing was in the bottom of them.
Let me double check. I do not think so.
Wait for Z's. This slide sure is heavy.
It does not look like it. Nope, nothing in the traps. I didn't think there was. basically what's in the bottom of the pit, it looks like just crap that the rats were nesting in. Bones and rusted bits of metal, just a bunch of filth, basically.
All right, let's move back to the area right past the little wall with the goblins and go north through that door. That's the only other section that we have in this area that we haven't gone through yet.
Yeah.
Moving systematically through, so we'll send the zombie through the door.
Oh yeah. There's a door up to a couple of doors up to the north. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll open this up. You check for traps, Elias, and you don't find any traps. And this is about a 30 by 10 corridor.
I'll check this door again.
There's a door to the north.
All right.
And there's also a door to the west, but of course you guys probably can see where that leads to.
Yeah,
You're gonna have the
make a note on my map. So I figured it's that one. I'll check this one though.
The door is unlocked, but as you're kind of listening at the keyhole, you can tell A, the door is unlocked, and B, you can hear what appears to be goblins speaking on the other side of the door. It sounds like they're speaking in goblinoid. And it sounds like there's multiple, at least two.
Z's, time to kill.
Exactly. Alex Aziz, do you know who's in here on the other side?
You go ahead. I'm too tired.
Really? Really? All right.
You want to bum rush them? I'll give you advantage. You guys will get the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Let's hit him. Let's hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush in.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
If you pop
You
the
open it
door,
up?
I can. If you pop the door, I can fire off a burning hands. There's a whole bunch in there.
Ooh,
Well,
I like that.
well, we don't know who's actually in there. We don't
I
want
think you
to.
said there's only
twins.
two of them, so we're
Well, whoever pops open the door as Elaine pushes
Yeah, I'll
the door
pop it
open, it seems like these three, they're sitting around this campfire, and it looks like another one of these rooms where the goblins are camping out. And it looks like they're playing some type of dice game. And they've got sheets of paper, and they're looking at their sheets of paper, and one of them has like a couple of rickety panels up that's kind of hiding his dice rolls. And you startle these goblins. And you guys are going to get advantage, so Elias, you push the door open. We'll just let that be your bonus
I leave it
action.
open for Garkin.
All right, so Garkin can come up and run in and then blast him if he wants to.
Was the Gretsch going to do that?
Or the Gretsch, whoever's going to run in and blast him, or if you all want to charge in. We'll go systematically. We'll go by the last initiative. So, Elias, do you want to move in? Or do you want to stay? Or do you want to...
I'll do this. I'll move in, holding the door, like open for them, and I'll throw a dagger at one of the guys.
Okay. So here are the three goblins. One is here, as I'm putting them on the map right now. Okay. So here we go. This is where they're at. Yeah, this guy over in the corner here, in the upper corner, he's the one that has like the Dungeon Master screen up.
He's a Dungeon Master,
Yeah, he was just
he's wearing a bear outfit.
Yeah, he is. He's wearing like this, and he's holding up his like bear paws, just looking like a complete idiot, like I was the other night. Yeah. Sure thing. Yeah, you get advantage on your attack because you got the element of surprise.
Rapier then on this first one on Goblin 2, and the green flame will jump to the DM.
Okay. Oh, you bastard. No, just kidding. I love it. Ooh, nice hit, 24. Now remember, you get crit because you got the element of surprise.
For a 19?
No, you're not assassinate, so never mind.
No.
Sneak attack.
You're not level
Just
3 yet.
sneak
Yeah,
attack.
just sneak attack.
I don't. Oh, because of advantage. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do get advantage. That's what I meant to say. Not crit, but advantage.
We'll drop that.
Oh my gosh, you destroyed Goblin number 2.
Little green flame jumps off the wound right onto the DM.
It burns his DM screen, and he is pissed. He is pissed.
And my free hand is holding the door open for.
All right. Let's go to the Goblin. Goblin's going to take a step back. He's going to pick up his bow that's on the ground. He's going to fire at you, Elias. He misses with a horrible critical fumble. His bowstring, you can hear a ping, and his string breaks. And then he draws his scimitar, and he will charge you next round. Garkin, you're up now.
I don't think the Gretch or Z's had an opportunity in that round.
Yeah, let's go with Z's. Z's, do you want to go ahead and go?
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to rest.
Okay. The Gretch?
I'm going to run in here, look around, and go, oh, crap, not what I thought it was. But while I'm here, I'll fire a pot shot off on Goblin 3 with a firebolt.
Nice. Your pot shot, it hits. 19 versus AC. Go ahead and roll damage. Can you take him out? Ooh, you hit him for 5. Close. No cigar. All right. I swear I didn't have relations with that she-devil. Now let's go to Garkin now. Sorry, I'm just pinging the map, trolling you guys. So, pinging the combat tracker. All right, so Garkin's going in for the kill. He swings. He connects.
Very nice.
All right, so this.
I think that's Barlin.
Yeah, Goblin goes down.
That was my zombie.
All right. So how about Barlin? What about you and your zombie going in now?
I'm just going to come in with that.
All right. You hit with the... No, actually, you miss with the hand axe. Wow.
All right.
All right. Let's go to Elias. Up to you again. Elias might be able to get 2 kills tonight.
So now that everyone's
in the same combat.
Dance around here. Now and here comes the rapier. Poink.
15's a hit. Nice job.
Sneak attack.
Yep, you get it.
Drop it on him.
It's dead. You guys are out of combat again. Nice job. All right, so let me give you guys some more experience. These massive chunks of experience. Another 30. How close are you guys? Oh, you guys are 72 away.
This would be a good spot to take a long rest to get rid of the exhaustion for Z's and for us to get our spell slots back.
Yeah.
I think you could be right on that.
Mage armor.
All right.
Need my mage armor. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and you guys get the door all barred up. You guys can play their
I'll lock it with a Titan.
Their game is called Ghosts and Goblins. Okay, so I want one of you guys to give me a D20, and you can do it in the tower.
I got it.
And this is for the 8-hour rest. Okay, you guys are safe. There's no encounters. You guys have basically killed all the goblins now. I mean, you can literally see on your map all of the goblin area. You still have one other door you need to check there.
Yeah, is it the hallway in the bottom?
Yeah, and plus I'm going to uncover this because this is actually one of the rooms that you guys look through. This is one of the rooms where the goblins actually brought out some stuff, which was in Goblinville. Okay, so you guys are set there. You guys had your long rest. There was no encounter. Had a good roll. I'm going to tell the tracker you guys had a long rest. You'll get back all your spell slots. You guys will be at full hit points. We'll take your condition level down to, I believe, a rest will get rid of 1 condition. So you'll be feeling much better. You'll only have a 1. I need to double check though. If let's see, finishing a long rest reduces
takes 1.
1. Yep. So you'll be at level 1, which is only disadvantage on skill checks. So you're in pretty good shape now.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep, no problem. Let's get another saving throw for that zombie too. Seeing that it's a new day now. And we'll just do the roll at every long rest because you guys usually have one about every day. So, in fact, I don't think it's really been 24 hours yet. So let's just go ahead and wait until next rest before you need to make your encounter roll or your charm roll. But yet maybe we'll just wait until like a couple encounters before it kind of turns on you. I kind of like that too. All right, so where do you guys want to go? You guys got this door way down here that you haven't been to yet?
That's the last one in this part of the dungeon. We have to go back all the way around the other side to find anything else.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm guessing it might connect to those 2 hallways that are there.
Do we want to go to the hole in the floor, the big purple circle?
We're going to do that after this, right? Because that's a pit, right, that goes down.
Well, yeah, Zeus told you that was the grove down there. That's where the grove is, where this evil sorcerer Belloc. That's where he dwells, the evil necromancer.
It's either there or
I think we need to go back. Well,
kind of south, back where we came from.
Gar kind of wants to finish up the floor.
Well, there's a door. There's a door over here, and I think it'll connect to those hallways down south.
All right, we're gonna go with Elias then, or Elias.
All right.
Our rogue.
Hang on.
Astray.
Hang on.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe that was a different rogue.
Now, okay.
All right. So I'm gonna check this door. Actually, before that, I'm gonna throw on my mage armor now that I got that back. Now I'll check the door.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you look at it, you're like, there's no lock on this. It's actually there's a hole, but it's not even a locking mechanism. It's sort of like a peephole. And you open up the door, and it's about a 10-20 foot long corridor, and then it takes a right turn down to another door. And that door is the same type of door.
All right, I'll open it up then.
Okay. Now, when you open up this door, there's another door that's 20 foot to the south of you, and that's what you see.
Okay, hold on. Where's that spear? Last time we saw a room like this, there was a trap on the floor. So,
give me if you're looking around, you can give me a perception check. And since you found the other one, you can go ahead and do this with advantage, which you didn't need advantage. So yes, good call, good memory. So I'll give you an inspiration to use by the end of the night for doing that. You find a trap in the middle of the floor, and as you're gazing around, you see that on this wall here, on your right-hand side, there is a secret door. You can see the plaster kind of a different color than the rest of the wall, to where it's kind of faded with time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a plaster.
I'll try to
sort of like darkened plaster compared to the rest of the natural stone wall.
I'm going to tug on Farland's pants and say, "Why we no go down Grove, kill wizard?"
Very soon, my friend. Very soon.
Let's try to get this door open.
Premonition.
Okay. You find 3 little holes, finger holes, and you look at them, and it's sort of like a little puzzle, but you can see that it's just you press them in consecutive order, and then a room opens up to the right, and this room, it's empty, completely empty. I mean, it's got a little bit of rocky debris from chunks of ceiling kind of falling in, but like I said, in the other rooms, it doesn't look like the roof's going to cave in on you. It's just, kind of over time.
All right, I'll walk.
And then there's a door on the other side.
Carefully along the side.
Brains.
Get over here and check this door.
Okay. As you're checking that door, you can smell a rot on the other side of this door.
Oh, something's dead over here.
Yeah, and as you your zombie's loving it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna send this guy over.
It also smells. Yeah, it also smells good. It smells good to Aziz as well. Now, in this room, as you move in, this is a sort of like a meat locker or a larder. And the odor of rotting meat is the focal point as you open up the door. And on the ceiling, there are a ton of these rusty iron hooks that are hanging from the ceiling. Some of them are empty, but also some of them hold some skinned carcasses, large vermin, giant rats, some deer. Also, it looks like some glowing mushrooms that are hanging on these as well. And there's also several large insect carcasses.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Buffet.
I'll move over to this door.
Yeah, and as you're kind of weeding through all of the different meat hooks with things hanging on it, you notice that there's a bench that's on the southern wall, and there's some pieces of cutlery like knives and skinning knives, and there's also some more hooks that you can hang up on the railings on the ceiling. Definitely, this looks like it's a chamber where they kind of skin all their food and prepare it. But the bugs and those mushrooms, it probably looks like it's from the Underdark.
Oh, it's still.
Now this next door is actually kind of it's unlocked, and it's actually kind of cracked open a little bit. And you open up this room. Yeah, you just kind of push the door open. And this looks like there's more rubble on the floor because this actually has a partially collapsed ceiling. But on the west wall, you can actually see that there is a tunnel in the wall. And the tunnel is pitch black. And it doesn't look like it was actually constructed it doesn't look neat, like the walls are, plastered over and whatnot. So yeah, this looks like, it looks like a small passageway. And it's definitely wide and high enough to you guys could actually go in. And then there's a bunch of hunting gear and stuff that are on the floor, and some pallets with basically made into like bedding. Chunks of bone and hay,
Holiday Inn
spider webs
Express.
all about it. Yeah.
I'll go through with the torch ahead so I can light up the way.
All right.
Does that look familiar to me?
What the passageway?
A tunnel.
No, it doesn't. You've never been here.
So this area goes into sort of a natural tunnel, maybe an unfinished part. Do you guys want to continue, go back and check the other door before we head this way?
I think we'll be moving on to a different area if we do that. I would rather, check out the other areas. We still haven't found the cobalt.
Give me a perception check. You guys give me a perception check. Everybody give me a perception check. We're going to like this encounter. Oh, wow, Barlin. God, Barlin's got his fucking hack machine on tonight. Barlin with a crit. Barlin, you can actually hear, it appears to be metal on metal clanking. And you hear a very high, squealy voice saying, "God blessed, frabbin' flam jammeter, flippin' flappin'." And you hear this banging. Cling, cling, cling. And it's coming from the cavernous corridor.
What language is that in?
It's in common.
Can I tell, like, any particular...
Sounds like a small race, maybe a halfling, maybe a gnome. But you can hear metal banging on metal, and you can hear somebody on the other side of that tunnel that's not too happy.
All right. I'll let the party know that there is a diminutive race speaking in common that's unhappy about something that they're probably working on.
Like a smith, maybe?
Possibly. If it's a gnome, it could be a tinker. If it's a kobold, they could be like whacking off or something. It is metallic by nature, so they could be banging their head on the wall. Who knows?
So I guess if you hear them, it's probably not very deep.
They're not getting a whole lot of penetration in any event.
What the hell did I say?
So what do you guys think?
Where are we disappearing?
Because I'm putting you on another map.
Oh.
In case you guys are going somewhere. That's in case.
Yeah, we're going to go through this cabin, I guess. I mean, we're going to come back anyways to get to the grove, right? So,
okay.
We'll see who's here.
Yeah, let's check this out.
All right. So I'm going to show you guys another map. And this opens up into a very cavernous area. And as you guys enter this cavern,
Let's make the peddler. Oh, hell yeah.
You see a massive tin can. It looks like a tin can or a big beer keg that looks like a crab. And you can see that there's a couple of the panels open. And you can see that there is a... Easy guys. There's a... I know you guys are excited.
I'm all excited.
You guys can see that the flaps are up on this thing, and you can see the ass end of a gnome sticking out of one of the compartments, and he's just throwing wires. He's throwing all these metal cogs on the floor, and he notices that you're there, and he's startled, and he turns around and he says, "Oh, welcome, adventurers! Oh, you guys are really a sight for sore eyes, aren't you? Hi, I'm Mick. I'm Mick the Peddler, and I'm a dweller of the Underdark. Actually, I'm I'm actually pretty awesome. I've been told I've been a merchant down here for about 350 years. 350 years! That's a long time. But anyways, welcome. Boy, you guys are kind of giving me the I don't know what to expect here look. But anyway, this is my apparatus of Quailish. This is sort of like a time traveling machine. This thing can dig, and you can see that there's these holes all over the place. And this thing basically burrows like a purple worm or like maybe an onkig or something like that. And he says, I'm having a problem. Maybe you guys can help me out. I'm all out of flask of oil, and I need a couple so I can get my Quailish of apparatus running again. I was running from a Drow Duergar hunting party. They were trying to capture me and take me to this place called Valkenvelv. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I don't even know if you've been in the Underdark before. But anyways, my Quailish, it overheated, and that's why unfortunately I'm stuck here. So it overheated, and I need some oil to put into the steam engines.
Well, I have one flask I can give you right now.
Do I know where Valkenvelv is?
Have you ever been in the Underdark?
My character, no.
Probably no. I would say no, not with that check, no.
Okay.
But if you ask me, he says, "Oh, Valkenvelv. That's sort of like a slave encampment where the Drow take all of the poor beings and humanoids that they capture both from the surface and from the Underdark, and it's sort of like a slave trading station to where they're sold to all the other Drow civilizations, like Menzoberranzan. I was there a long time ago, a couple of 100 years ago. I was with this other Drow. His name was DriveThruRPG. We became good friends, and we actually escaped together. And we've been friends ever since."
I'm sure that I would recognize Menzoberranzan and Drit's name.
You all have heard of DriveThruRPG before, and Menzoberranzan, yes.
So I let Mick know we definitely don't want you to go there, and we do have some extra oil that we can barter with you if the price is right.
Oh, well, that's the name of the game, Slappy. That's all you had to say. I'm a wheeler and dealer, and time is money, friend. So how about this? I'll give you the deal of a lifetime. If you have anything that you want to sell, I've got plenty of cash on me. So I'll buy all of your stuff at full price, and he holds up his finger and he kind of waves it, and I'll give you a healing potion for every flask of oil that you give me. I think that's one flam-jamming hell of a deal, don't you?
It is. How about 1.5 times the value for a song and a dance?
Oh, wow. So are you a troubadour? Are you like the famous Banderas? Oh, he sings.
I'm even better.
Are you really? Well, can you play us a song, Mr. Troubadour? Can you sing us a song?
You tell me.
Oh, he kind of sits on one of the smoke pipes. He climbs up on top of the apparatus of Quailish, and he kind of taps his feet as he's singing, sitting on one of the smokestacks. And he says, that was music to my ears. So, let's wheel and deal. I'm a wheeler and dealer. How many potions would you like? How many flasks of oil can Mick the Peddler take off of you? And do you have anything that you want to sell by chance?
We don't want none of your gnomish garbage. As I charge him and hurl my javelin towards him.
What the?
Okay.
Barlin steps over and knocks the shit out of the kobold right upside of his head with the flat side of his hand axe.
Electro, thank you so much for the follow. All right, so as he's running up, give me an attack versus the kobold. Oh, we've got a feisty little kobold here, do we?
Be more than happy to roll on an attack roll.
Yes,
But
Nick.
I tell him in Draconic to stand down.
Yes, Nick. This has been going on for a while now.
Oh.
You don't know what gnome do to kobold. kobold enemy of all kobold, or no
Not
enemy
Mick
of
the
all
peddler.
kobold.
Not Mick the peddler. If I'm not friends with my own kind and deep gnomes, why would I hate kobolds? Hey, Mr. Kobold, I'm a wheeler and dealer. I'm friends with everybody as long as you've got cold hard cash. If you know what I'm talking about, Mr. Kobold, don't make this mistake. You don't want to attack Mick. Mick will fuck
All right.
you up.
I'm going to intimidate Z's to stand down, or I'm going to attack you.
Oh, nice. Give me an insight check, Mr. Z's. And you can do that open. All right. So, Barlin, you're actually listening to Barlin because he's intimidating you too. And plus you've got Mick saying, don't do it, because Mick pulls out this dagger that has a green glowing blade that is dripping some type of venom off of it. And as the venom is hitting the ground, you can hear it sizzling. Tss, tss. And he says, I wouldn't do that, Mr. Kobold. And plus with the intimidation of Barlin, you kind of stand down a little bit. So, Mr.
I let
Kobold,
you live for now.
Mr. Kobold, and he comes over here and he says, Mr. Kobold, I'm not your enemy. I'm trying to offer you healing potions. I'm trying to offer you magic. You help me, I help you. Isn't that how it goes? I'm not attacking you. And he puts his dagger away.
You know,
That's a pretty...
And then I grab my hand axe and take a swipe at him.
Well, you've been intimidated, so...
Oh, okay, sorry.
He looks... No, it's okay. He looks kind of... And plus, even being a kobold, I mean, you're not dumb as a bag of hammers. You would know that Mick would be a formidable foe. You know that you probably...
As a show of good favor, I'm going to hand over my one flask of oil to Mick.
Okay.
For trade.
Okay. So who all wants to donate? He needs about 4 flasks of oil. He says, well, 2 will get me by, but in case I run into this thing has a leak somewhere. This thing never used to leak oil, but now it just guzzles it. Unfortunately.
Can we help you fix it?
Yeah.
Well, it would take a long time. I don't have the parts here. I live on the Dark Lake, and I have a little shanty down by the Dark Lake, and I have some associates that can actually fix it for me. I'm just adding the oil to it. I'm just hoping that I can get back to the Dark Lake before I'm found. Those drow, they're still pissed at me for escaping with Drizzt a couple 100 years ago. Holy flamgeometer! So whoever's going to give
I hand
oil?
him one.
Okay.
I've got one I can give up to.
Okay, so go ahead and adjust your character sheets, and even you, Mr. Zeus. And in fact, as a show of good faith, Zeus, he says if you have any oil, he will give you 2 healing potions for 1. Because he wants to show you that not all gnomes are evil. So let me do a quick calculation of all this stuff. Anybody want that healer's kit? Wow, you guys got like
I'll carry it if no one wants to carry it.
it's like 300 gold worth of stuff here. So there you go. Everybody gets 60 apiece. The biggest chunk was the ornate dagger. That was pretty expensive, and the statue. There's still some stuff here. The chain shirt's gone as well. There's still a couple things left, and we'll talk about those in just a second. Oh, you guys had so much stuff in the party. treasure. Okay. So how many oils of flask did Mick get? He got one from Barlin, right?
I gave him one.
And one for me.
Okay. Zeus, did you like the show of good faith from the gnome?
I'm going to hand whatever I have to Garkin, and I'm going to drop any gold that he gave me onto the ground.
Oh, you don't want the gold from the party distribution?
No.
Man,
I'll take it.
playing a stiff kobold. We'll put it back in the party tracker. So Mick, he thanks you guys. And he says,
Mick, I have a question.
Sure.
I saw that dagger you just pulled out. Would you be by any chance willing to part with that?
Sure. I'm a wheeler and dealer. Everything's for sale except for my contraption back there. Of course that's not for sale because how the hell would I get back home? It's when I set it on autopilot, it's beautiful. It just digs its way and takes me right to my front doorstep. But I'll take let's see here. Let me think on this as he kind of turns around and starts to barter a little bit. Let's see. He says, I've had this for a long time, so it's got a little bit of sentimental value to me. This is actually what it looks like. And he says, I'll take 3,000 gold for it. I could get a lot more if I was going to get a Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate or maybe Neverwinter. But I'll sell it to you for 3,000, and I won't take a copper piece less. It's definitely magical. So do we have a deal?
Not yet, but I might be able to help you out.
How are you going to help me out?
Say you need help getting home?
Yep, all I need are these flasks of oil that you guys just gave me, and now I can just go ahead and put these in the flux capacitor, and I'll be off. Cat got your tongue?
A little bit, yeah.
Was it the 3,000 gold price that I was asking for my dagger of venom too much?
Dave, in our treasure, you've got gems, and I've got 25. Is that 25 gold pieces worth of gems?
It is, yeah. It's 25 gold pieces worth of gems.
We together don't have enough to buy that, so.
Yeah, we don't even have like 1,000 gold pieces between the 5 of us.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Mick,
yeah.
You know, Mick, how far away is your place from here?
Oh, I'd say it's at least probably about maybe a week or so.
Would you be willing to tarry with us for a little bit more before we can help you out getting back home?
If I could do what now?
If you could hang with us for a little bit.
Hang with you? Like, as in, like, leave my Quailish here? I can't do that, my friend. I can't. There's burrows all over the place. What if some stragglers come walking through and I'm not here to defend my Quailish? I'm already up into debt with some mind flayers that I had to steal this thing back. I was helping some other yahoos in Blingdenstone. I don't know if, anyways, they were adventurers that were caught in the Underdark. They've been traveling around. They owe me some favors. I put them in a temple in Blingdenstone. They're in there now. They're finding some crazy
is something that I don't even know if it's in there. These guys may even just end up dying, but it's pretty cool though. But they're trying to find me an altar of the vampire god of the Underdark, and if they're successful, they're going to do some more favors because those guys stole from me. So they're doing some favors for me now. But I've got to get back. I've got to get back to my place before those mind flayers show up, and Driz is just going to, kill them all, and then we're really going to be in trouble. So no, I can't hang out. I'm kind of pressed for time. And then I got to get back to Blingdenstone. Jeez, I've got so much stuff to do, guys.
Well, how about this? Do you have a way we can contact you in future?
Sure you can. Have you seen the digital Dungeon Master store where it says 1-900 Mick the Peddler? Here, take this. And he hands you this like little walkie-talkie type of contraption. And he says, if you ever need me, just dial 1-900 Mick the Peddler and I'll come as soon as I can.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's great.
Barno looks at Mick and says, Mick, can I talk to you privately?
Sure. What you need?
I ask him if he has any information about the old ones.
The old ones? What in the flamjameter are you talking about? The old ones? Are you making fun of me?
No, that would be like the gods before the gods. Any ancient
Dad,
history
thank you so
on
much.
the
Thanks for the follow,
old
Dad.
deities.
I think I might have a book back at the shanty. Maybe you could 1-900 Mick the Peddler, and maybe I might tell you something on the phone or something.
How much would that cost me?
I think that's about 2,500 gold. That's pretty expensive to use one of these things. It uses these things called microwaves and and frequencies, and oh my goodness, it's a great new tech. Yeah, it's got some Canuter valve in it. Hey, I love gnomish technology. What can I say? But anyways,
could I exchange you 3 scrolls for information for that?
Maybe I could call you back down the line there, Slappy. But I can't give you any right now. Okay. You want some information on the old ones. And he's writing this down, and he's kind of like licking the pencil, and as he's writing, as he says, and he is not making fun of me. And then he hits it, period. And then he folds it up and sticks it in his leather tunic. And then he pulls out a pipe. And he has this curly Q mustache, and he straightens it out and then snaps back in and curls back in. I'll call you there, Slappy. Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks for
Josh.
your time.
Thank you. And Mr. Kobold, don't hate. We're all here together. We're all trying to survive, Mr. Kobold. I don't know if you've had bad experiences or anything, but I'm sorry if my people did anything to you. I didn't do it. But anyways, I'm off. Heidi-ho, everybody.
And then he takes his oil and he dumps the flask. And then the ground starts to rumble as this thing starts up. And then it just burrows down into the ground. And, pieces of rock and stuff and gravel are just flying everywhere. And then it just disappears down into a hole.
Interesting.
And he disappears.
That's
All right.
awesome.
This cave, is it just a big hole?
Yeah, it's just got a bunch of holes in it. But if you want to take a dive down into the Underdark, maybe we could kind of extend the adventure a little bit more.
We could
No.
table it, I guess.
Notate it on the map. We might come back later.
Yeah, I'll mark it on my map. That's fine.
Am I hearing? I don't have enough room on my map for this.
We'll
I just
mark
pointed
this
out
as an
Underdark.
acceptable Underdark entrance for later.
All right. All right, guys. So Mick the Peddler descends down into the earthen floor, and that's where we'll go ahead and we'll end for tonight, and then we'll start back in the other room when we start up next session. It's a great session, guys, and great role playing with the new kobold. I like that. Good job, Z's.
Oh, this little guy.
Good job.
This little guy. Hey, he's kind of playing not kind of. He's playing a kobold like a kobold should be played.
No, it's funny.
I like it. It's funny, yeah. All right, guys. Have fun, and I'll see you guys. Our next session will be in 2 weeks, which will be on the 7th of July. So have a happy 4th, guys. Be safe.
Yeah, same to you.
Yeah, don't blow any fingers off or any shit like that. So.
No.
Yeah. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks, man. Have a good one.
All right. Hope you guys had a good time. See ya. Oh, by the way, guys, congratulations. You're level 3 now with your encounter with Mick the Peddler. So I'm going to leave the game open. You guys make sure you change your next level XP to 2700, and you can all go up to 900. You as well, Mr. Z's, because I want to keep you on par with everybody else. So, congratulations, you guys are level 3 now. And I will see you guys later on.